Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I have to be honest, I do like traditional modern day one-hand opening clip-carried knives that have good, strong locks. They are just very pragmatic, very useful, and unfortunately, as this typical example indicates, boy are they ugly. Let's not beat around the bush. They are ugly. There are a few that are good looking, but those tend to be few and far between from my experience. Extremely pragmatic, extremely useful, excellent EDC tool, but never gonna win a beauty contest. Most of them look like they fell down the ugly tree and hit every single branch on the way down. So, if you don't need a pocket carry clip, if you don't need a manual one-handed opening feature on the blade, but you still want a good lock mechanism, I'm going to show you guys a pretty good option, except for one feature. And I know for some that one feature won't be a disadvantage. Let's take a look at the box first. And yep, this is a case knife. Specifically, we're going to look at the Copperlock line of knives from Case. Not the mini, just the Copperlock, not the mini version. And even the box is already nice. Flip it over and check out that gorgeous, beautiful American flag on there. As a red-blooded American, I definitely approve. This particular box, however, came a bit battered because I ordered it online. Now, what you get inside, you get this little brochure / folded pamphlet. No actual individual information about the specific knife model you bought is in here. It's in different languages, including English, of course, since Case is a made in the USA company. But this is handy. You also get a piece of wax paper, and your knife will be wrapped inside of it. So today, we're taking a look at this very nice Copperlock. Let's get the specs out of the way. This measurement here, very flat in profile. You're looking at 1/4 of an inch. Closed length, 4 1/4 inches. Open this up. That blade from tip to back is approximately 3.5 inches. The cutting edge itself is 3 inches. This is made in the USA. The weight is rather surprising. The weight on this very thin knife that has a lockback halfway on the handle. This is a locking knife, yes. The weight is a very surprising 2.8 ounces. Now, it's surprising for the wrong reason, because my goodness, this does feel heavier than just 2.8 ounces. And you're going to feel that at the bottom of your pocket, because once again, this traditional looking pocket knife has no pocket carry clip. So you will feel the full weight of this in your pocket. That's going to be an issue for some of you. If it is, please consider the mini Copperlock. For those of you, if it's not an issue, this is a very good, rather handsome, traditional looking knife. And I'll be honest, I got the one with the plastic orange scales and the basic Case logo because I wasn't sure if I would like this knife. If I had to do it over again, I would spend the extra to get the gorgeous green jigged bone version. I mean, there are some versions of this exact model where the handle scales are just absolutely gorgeous. The orange is great if you typically drop your knife, or if you want to save some money, but you still want a Copperlock. Now, in the open position, I can get a really good grip on there. Yep, all 4 of my fingers on the grip. There's no jimping anywhere on here. This bottom bolster, yeah, that feels extremely comfortable. Now, these handle scales are very smooth, but don't let that fool you. The jig bone handle scales that have a bit of better purchase, they're not gonna hurt your hand if you have to bear down. And when you take a look at this knife in the open position, unfortunately it wants to slide down the desk, and you compare it to this modern day one-hander. I mean, both of these knives have lock mechanisms. Both of these knives have similar blade lengths. Both of these knives, when they're open, will easily handle whatever cutting chore that you need to take care of, whether it's cutting through rope, leather, cutting down cardboard boxes for recycling. Both of these knives will easily handle that job. The case Copperlock is just going to look a lot better doing it. Let's be honest. And aesthetics do matter to people. Let's be honest about that. The bolsters are polished stainless steel. The blade is stainless steel, but it's not polished. This knife, I think I mentioned it before, it is made in the USA and definitely has much better handle options than what you're seeing here. And if you can handle the weight of 2.8 ounces that feels heavier, this would be a really good choice. Honestly, if you want a good locking pocket knife with a traditional look, and the lack of a clip is not important to you, the lack of a one-handed manual opening feature on the blade is not important to you, seriously, check out the Case Copperlock line of knives. And if the weight is an issue, check out the mini Copperlocks. As always, whether you're carrying a traditional pocket knife or a modern day one, check your local laws, because while it's doubtful that the blade length is going to be illegal where you are, this might not be street legal to carry. Remember, it's not edge length, it's blade length, and the blade length on this is 3.5 inches. Stay safe, stay legal. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.